Have you ever wondered why two people can start with the same amount of money and end up in completely different places? Why does one become financially free while the other struggles paycheck to paycheck? It's like they're playing a different game with different rules. Here's the truth. It's not just about money. It's about mindset. It's about the invisible scripts running in your head, the beliefs you hold about wealth, about yourself, about what's possible. These beliefs, my friends, they become your reality. Today I'm going to show you 7 powerful mindset differences between the rich and the poor, and how just one shift could change your entire financial future. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we break down the psychology, habits, and systems behind wealth and success. In today's video, we're diving deep into the rich versus poor mindset, not to judge, but to understand. Because when you change how you think, you change your life. Let's talk about money, that energy that flows through our lives. The poor mindset, it sees money as this scarce, limited thing. It's a constant source of stress, of worry. I can't afford that, they say, their shoulders slumping, their energy draining away. But the rich mindset, they see money as a tool, a resource, an abundant force in the universe. They ask, how can I afford that? And their minds start working, finding solutions, creating opportunities. Even better, they ask, how can I create more value to earn it? They're not afraid to put in the work, to step outside their comfort zone because they know the rewards are limitless. Same situation, my friends, different question, totally different result. It all starts with how you see that green paper, that digital currency. Is it a source of stress or a source of opportunity? You decide. Now let's talk about the grind. The poor mindset is all about that income, trading time for money hour after hour, day after day. They're stuck on that treadmill, working harder, clocking more hours, but never quite getting ahead. Why? Because they're playing the wrong game. The rich mindset, they focus on assets, on building wealth that works for them even while they sleep. They invest in real estate, in businesses, in stocks, in things that generate passive income. They understand that true wealth isn't about a paycheck, it's about owning the means of production. So ask yourself, are you trading your life for a paycheck, or are you building a system that pays you whether you work or not? The choice, my friends, is yours. Let me tell you something. Comfort is the enemy of growth. The poor mindset, it clings to comfort like a life raft. It's afraid of risk, terrified of failure. What if it doesn't work? They whisper, their dreams shrinking with every doubt. But the rich mindset, they embrace discomfort. They know that on the other side of fear lies incredible opportunity. They ask, what if it does work? And they dive in head first. They invest in themselves, in their education, in their skills, in mentors who can guide them. They're not afraid to fail because they know that failure is just a stepping stone to success. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable, my friends. That's where the magic happens. Short-term versus long-term thinking. Now let's talk about instant gratification. The poor mindset wants it all, and they want it now. The new phone, the fancy shoes, the weekend splurge, they're chasing that fleeting feeling of satisfaction, but it never lasts. Why? Because they're playing the short game, sacrificing their future for a moment of pleasure. The rich mindset, they play the long game. They understand the power of delayed gratification, of saving, of investing, of building slowly but surely. They're not distracted by the shiny objects because they're focused on the bigger picture. They know that the greatest rewards come to those who are patient, who are disciplined, who are willing to play the long game. 5. Let's talk about blame. The poor mindset loves to play the victim. It's always someone else's fault. The system, the government, the boss, their upbringing. They're stuck in a cycle of blame, and it's keeping them trapped. The rich mindset, they take ownership. They understand that even if it's not their fault, taking responsibility gives them the power to change their situation. They don't waste energy on blame, they focus on solutions. They ask themselves, what can I do about this? And they take action. Remember, blame keeps you stuck, but ownership sets you free. Here's a simple test. Look at how you spend your time and money. Are you consuming or are you investing? The poor mindset spends it all on things that provide temporary satisfaction, gadgets, clothes, entertainment. But the rich mindset, they invest in themselves. They buy books, they take courses, they prioritize their health, they hire coaches and mentors. They understand that the greatest investment you can make is in yourself, because when you grow, everything you touch grows with you. So ask yourself, are you investing in your future, or are you letting it slip away one purchase at a time? 7. Finally, let's talk about the most important mindset shift of all: scarcity versus abundance. The poor mindset sees the world as a zero-sum game. If you win, I lose, they think. Their hearts filled with envy and resentment. They're constantly competing, tearing others down because they believe there's not enough to go around. But the rich mindset, they operate from a place of abundance. They believe there's more than enough for everyone, and they're willing to share their knowledge, their resources, their success. They understand that collaboration is key, that by helping others succeed, they ultimately succeed as well. So open your heart to abundance, my friends. Believe that there's more than enough for everyone, and watch as the universe conspires to make it happen. So let's review 1. Rich mindset asks how, not if. 2. Builds assets, not just income. 3. Embraces growth over comfort. 4. Thinks long-term. 5. Takes responsibility. 6. Invests in self. 7. Operates from abundance. Here's the thing, being born poor isn't your fault, but staying poor, that might be a mindset problem. And the good news? You can change it, starting today. You have the power within you to rewrite your story, to shift your mindset, and to create the life you've always dreamed of. It won't be easy, but I promise you, it will be worth it. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, it really helps the channel. Comment below, which mindset shift do you need to make most right now? And if you want more deep dives into mindset, habits, and wealth, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because we're just getting started.